Okay, in this video, I want to talk about how you can film the demo portion of your hook and demo videos. And for the demos of your videos, a lot of times you want to do one of two things. You either want to show a procedure of how to go through your app to get to the dream outcome, or you're just showing 1 to 2 core features that you promise to solve with a pain point you're probably pointing out in the hook of the video, that the 1 to 2 core features in your app solves that pain point and how it solves the pain point, and potentially also showcase like the dream outcome the user wants. So it's either one of those two. You're showing a step-by-step how to use your app, or you're showing a specific feature that you called out in the hook of your video, that feature, solves that problem you called out in the hook of the video. So for example, this is a video that we use to market our tool, Yorby. In this case, this video, we're actually marketing our content scriptwriter, in which I show a procedure of how to use the tool when you come over to the product, how you're uploading videos, we're analyzing a video, then you're talking to AI. And then at the end, I also like to show the dream outcome of what you can get from this tool, because at the end of the day, when you show, the features, you also want to show the benefit, right? Why people want to use your tool in the first place. I'll keep it short, keep it snappy. Generally, you don't want your demos to be more than 10 to 13 seconds. Just keep it straight and to the point. Here's another video. This is like a photo app in which she's directly showing the dream outcome that people want and how you're accomplishing it with the tool. So in this case, it's not really a step-by-step procedure. It's just kind of showing like, hey, the hook promised my photos since I started using this app. And then immediately it just went into like, here's a feature, here's the outcome, here's the feature, here's the outcome, here's the feature, here's the outcome. Very simple, very to the point. I wouldn't overcomplicate it. In this case, you can either plug the product at the end, but since the product is already shown in the video over here, people aren't stupid. They can see the name of the product. If they didn't see the name of the product, they probably aren't smart enough to understand how to use your product anyways. Here's another example. This is like an e-commerce shopping tool. This video is like one of like a Snapchat filter like text. As you can see, she is showing a procedure of how to use the product within Amazon. So she's going to a Amazon product listing. Then she goes over to this website. She goes ahead and taps on the code, puts in a shopping cart. The discount is now provided. She checks out, clicks purchase. And this is kind of showing like, the dream outcome, right? Of like, oh, I got the discount. Does it actually work? Yes, it does work. And now it's like showing that it's like a much cheaper price. So there's a couple ways to do the demos. You can either do it like very quick, just feature blasting your users if you have like, multiple features within your product that you want to be showcasing, or if you have a very straightforward product that just requires you to kind of show them how it works, you can do that as well. One thing I will say that's going to be very important for certain type of products like this one right here, because it's a type of product that it's very important to show that it actually does work. And you can achieve the dream outcome. So in this case, this demo right here is actually showing a person going to the Amazon listing, applying discount, and seeing the new discounted price. So every app is slightly different. Just think about like what type of reservations or doubts the user is going to have. Like, do they need to see that app working in action? Or do they need to have more specific instructions on like exactly how the app works? Because maybe like the app is a little confusing overall. But that's how I think about demos. I will keep it, again, anywhere from 10 to 13 seconds. The reason why I want to keep it no more than 13 seconds is because when you're using our tool, what we're doing a lot of times is we are extracting the music from the original hook and demo video, in which the original hook and demo video is usually anywhere from 15 seconds to 17 seconds long. And the hook that of your video is going to be 3 seconds, right? So if your demo is longer than 13 seconds, 13 plus 3 is 16. So if your demo is now 15 seconds, 15 plus 3 is going to be 18 seconds. What's going to happen is your final video output is going to have music that is shorter than the stitch video. I hope that makes sense. So this is why, and most hook and demo videos that you are going to pull from like social media platforms are going to be anywhere from 15 to 17 seconds long. And again, because we're using the music from the source video, you want to make sure your final output usually kind of matches up with the length of these average hook and demo videos. Our experience is if your demo is anywhere from 10 to 13 seconds, you're fine most of the time. What we do to kind of like counteract that is, in case your final video is longer than the extracted music, is we start looping the music over and over again. Like we just loop it again. It's not the most ideal, but it helps to not have like dead space at the end of the video. But again, if your demo is just anywhere from 10 to 13 seconds, you're probably fine. All right. Hope this is helpful.